I'm the editor of Discovery and Excavation in Scotland, and it is, for those of you who don't know, it's an annual journal that summarises all the archaeological work and projects, most of them anyway, that happen in Scotland. And it has a big, wide range of contributors, from commercial archaeologists to academics, and very importantly, community groups and individuals who report on their local archaeology. Usually at ARP, we launch the journal physically. I don't have it today with me. It's not quite published yet. It should be published in the next month, 6 weeks or so. And then it'll be available to Archaeology Scotland members. It's an optional membership, part of the membership. And I'll be saying a bit more about membership later on. Some of the highlights, the excavation at the Knowes Swandrow has been going on for a lot of years now. This complex Atlantic roundhouse is eroding into the sea, and they're trying to get as much information from it as they can before it goes away completely. They always have very good finds and excellent photographs of the structures. And I particularly like, I have a few sites that come up every year, and I like watching the progress that they make, and this is one of the good ones. And as we've seen this morning, 2024 seems to have been a very big year for hoards, or at least for the reporting of hoards. We've got an awful lot in DES this year. And yeah, all sorts of different types of hoards, including the Peebles one. And one of the reasons that volume 25 is late is that we've been conducting a review of the journal's role within the sector and how it can be improved and updated. As part of that review, we've held a consultation. We had a survey, and we had some online workshops. And the aim was to just see who was using the journal, what they thought about it, and as I say, whether it needs to be updated or made more relevant in any way. We found it was generally found to be very useful for researchers. Both present and past volumes are widely used. People like the fact it's laid out geographically. So if you have a particular area that you're interested in, it's very easy to find all the work that's going on in that parish or that district that you're working in. We had a few areas about how it could change, and some of these were conflicting. There's a bit of diversity of opinion on the value of reporting negative watching briefs, for example. And it's generally thought there could be a shorter report, and maybe even presented as a table. We also raised the issue of whether it would be just as valuable if it came out solely as in an electronic format, because costs of printing and especially posting are rising every year. I didn't think this would go down well, but it met with less resistance than I expected. But I think initially we'll try and do a print on demand option, so if people do want a printed physical volume of the journal, they can get that chance, but maybe have to pay a little bit extra. So looking at what's likely to change, nothing's set in stone yet. We hope to augment the journal with a website that will showcase the highlights. And this, together with our social media and Scottish Archaeology Month, we hope will open up Scottish archaeology to more people, letting them see the great things we're doing, so much of which has been already demonstrated here today. We do feel strongly that we can't make these changes alone, so we need to take all the people who work in archaeology with us. If you're interested in helping advise us, please get in touch with me or anyone else at Archaeology Scotland. I'll put my contact details up again at the end. Essentially, the journal will continue to be published annually and will still contain summaries of archaeological work from all over Scotland. It will continue its highly important role of publishing work from individuals and community groups that may struggle to publish elsewhere. It will keep being a membership benefit. Members also get our magazine, and their subscriptions help us fund the work we do, using archaeology to bring communities together as they study the past in the area, which we do with Adopt a Monument. Membership subscriptions also help our learning team bring archaeology into schools, encouraging teachers to use the subject as a learning tool, in particular to bridge the attainment gap and to encourage pupils to get our Heritage Hero Awards. Your subscriptions also help us in the work we do in our New Audiences project, where we strive to open up archaeology to marginalised and displaced communities. And we also run Scottish Archaeology Month, promoting archaeology, history and heritage throughout Scotland to the public. You can find out more about what we do on our website, where you can also join us as members. Finally, I'd like to thank all the people who contribute to Discovery and Excavation in Scotland every year, and particularly want to thank Historic Environment Scotland for sponsorship over the years as well. And that's everything. Thank you.